Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Market crash, October 29, 1929. By the way, people don't realize this, but after this crash, J.P. Morgan did some things, got the market going back. Then there was another little crash later. So this wasn't like the bottom falling out completely. It was a slow process into the Depression. All right, Trump went to Georgia Tech with a positive message. Right down there in Georgia for all those college students. Kamala went to Ann Arbor with all of her college students. By the way, she wanted everybody to shout their name, and everybody kind of looked at each other like, what? It was an awkward moment. Kamala screws up. Look at me, I smile and laugh, so you should vote for me for president. Dingbat. Trump's True Social keeps going up in value. I think it'll go way up in value when he's president. All right, Waltz, when he was playing Madden, said, run a pick six. It's not a play. This guy allegedly coached football. Run a pick six? What a dork. All right, Cruz is up 4 in Texas. That's good news. Trump is up in 1 poll in New Hampshire. That's wild. 25% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That includes people making $150,000 or more. Waltz had a fling when he was once in China with Jenna Wang. Jenna Wang. Guess what? Her father was a member of the Communist Party. I'm telling you, old Waltz is compromised by the Chinese. We don't need that right now. Bezos explained the Washington Post not doing endorsement by saying it makes you biased and nobody votes based upon the Washington Post endorsement, so he's staying out of it. Wise man. Jamie Dimon apparently ripped the Biden-Harris policies. USA Today followed the LA Times and Washington Post. They're not going to, and by the way, the Gannett is all anti-Trump. Do you know that 85% of the press has been negative to Trump and 78% has been positive to Harris, and she's still going to lose? That is unbelievable. It is so wrong what our media does. Tony Hinchcliffe apparently was recommended to the Trump campaign by Joe Rogan. This is the moron that told a very bad joke at a very bad time. But guess what? Nobody's changing their vote due to this dork's joke. Bannon was released at midnight. He's out of jail just in time for the election. Ballots were on fire in the state of Washington. Apparently only about 100 ballots got lost. And you know what? I was thinking about this. Fascist rally. You know what that's saying? They're calling everybody who spoke at that rally a fascist. Hulk Hogan a fascist? Really? Tucker Carlson a fascist? All those people. Sorry, they're not fascists. This is the Bulldog. Do not be a saucy, glass-gazing popinjay. Be an oracle. Coming up next, local news. All right, here we go with local news. Federal prison is going forward. I think it's down in Letcher County, the 5th Congressional District. Hal Rogers has got, I know some people that were opposing this, but something you can put in the mountains, federal prisons. 34-year-old fugitive pitcher right here, Erica Mullis, was arrested. She was wanted by the ATF. She looks like a piece of work. Archdiocese says no more Girl Scouts. Why? Because the Girl Scouts issues on gender. Archdiocese say, nah, baby, nah. Halloween times, we posted this on Facebook and all our platforms. By the way, it's Thursday. Looks like it's going to rain here in the tri-state. Unbelievable. All this great weather, it's going to rain on the little kids. Emily Nutley is a 42-year-old teacher who's been charged with 6 counts of sex with a minor at St. Xavier High School. And Kentucky Pot Lottery, they've pulled out the numbers. All these people, they're going to get to do this and that and the other thing relative to pot. Should have started a pot company. Coming up next, Jamie Spindley in World News.
Hello everybody, the latest world headlines. An overnight attack on a military base near Chad's border with Nigeria has resulted in the deaths of around 40 soldiers. Whilst authorities haven't identified the attackers, the region is known for Boko Haram activity. Chad has vowed to respond with a focused pursuit of those responsible. The air quality in Delhi, India has dropped to hazardous levels, reaching pollution concentrations up to 30 times the World Health Organization's safe limit. Experts warn the air could worsen as weather conditions, Diwali, firecrackers, and crop burning in nearby areas add to the pollution. In other news, an Israeli airstrike in Gaza has killed at least 60 people, according to Gaza's health ministry. The strike targeted a residential building, leaving more casualties possibly trapped under the rubble. Rescue teams continue their search with mounting casualties. And September and October rains transform part of the Sahara Desert into vast lakes, temporarily turning one of the Earth's driest regions into a watery landscape. Whilst beneficial for local resources, the flooding has brought challenges and renewed discussions about climate change impacts in this area. That's all I have for today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Coming straight up, Sports Without Boundaries. See you tomorrow.
All right, here we go with sports. Dodgers 4, Yankees 2. They're up 3-0. Game 4 tonight. Dodgers are going for a sweep. They're going to have what do they call it? A bullpen night. Steelers 26, Giants 18. Steelers are all alone at the top of our division. Sad. FC Cincinnati, except they're Bob Winter. FC Cincinnati beat New York in the first game by best 2 out of 3 and the soccer tournament. Coming up next, pop culture. All right, got a lot of fun stuff for you in pop culture. Gazelle Bundchen, 44, is apparently pregnant to her 37-year-old jiu-jitsu teacher, Volante. This kid is going to be a model jiu-jitsu, or a jiu-jitsu model. You know what I'm saying. McDonald's Quarter Pounders are back. Apparently they found out the cause of the E. coli was onions. Dax Shepard said he didn't know his wife, Kristen Bell, could kiss that good in that show that she was doing with Adam Brody. I'm sure he's being sarcastic. Demi Moore says she's got cankles. Demi. You've had enough surgery. Leave your ankles alone. And Stevie Nicks said she had to, I love Stevie Nicks' voice and everything else, but she said she had to give up her pregnancy of a baby that she had been impregnated by Don Henley of the Eagles because it would have destroyed Fleetwood Mac. I disagree, Stevie. Fleetwood Mac would have survived, and you would have had an incredible child. You're the mom. Don Henley's the father. Wow, what music that child could have made. And you killed it. This is the Bulldog coming up next. Well, I ain't got nothing coming to mind. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.